Irresponsibility in the Philippines and helmets. You're listening to that concern guy. It is one thing for an adult not to wear a helmet whilst riding a motorcycle in busy traffic, but having two adults wearing helmets whilst riding a motorcycle and having a child on a motorcycle on that motorcycle not wearing a helmet. This is what has become a normal thing to see in the Philippines. Lack of responsibility for not following road safety is something that adults need to learn and change their bad habits. More importantly is the road safety of children. In fact, responsibility for children has been on the wane, as it is common to see kids not wearing helmets, playing on the streets where there is traffic and no adult supervising them. This sort of mindset will be a challenge to break, as many people in the Philippines are not well educated. Also to mention that many are also matigas ulo. According to topgear.com.ph, 90% of casualties in motorcycle accidents weren't wearing seatbelts. This Top Gear Philippines article on the topic says, despite repeated warnings from different agencies, as well as the existence of a law that imposes the mandatory wearing of helmets, many motorcycle riders in this country still don't put on protective headgear before hitting the road. The consequence? A rising number of riders who perish on the road as a result of not wearing helmets. This is based on the data released by Dr. Julian Go of the World Health Organization, Philippines, during a forum by the Bloomberg Initiative for Global Road Safety. If you're wondering why the World Health Organization is getting involved in this issue, according to Dr. Go, in his agency treats road safety as a public health issue and not just a transport concern. The data presented by the World Health Organization show that in 2016 there are 11,264 deaths resulting from road accidents in the Philippines, with 53% of the fatalities being riders or passengers of either two or three wheelers. 19% of the fatalities were pedestrians, while drivers and passengers of four-wheeled vehicles made up 14% and 11% of the fatalities, respectively. More than 90% of the fatalities in motorcycling accidents were not wearing helmets, Dr. Go said. The World Health Organization also reported that the total number of injured motorcycle riders and passengers reached 28,694 in 2016. While among those riding in cars and buses, there were 696 and 290 injuries, respectively. Injuries resulting from accidents involving tricycles totaled 2,658 cases, while for jeepneys, the corresponding figure was 595. Getting this message towards those who stubbornly do not wear helmets will be a difficult task. Educating these makulits will need serious disciplining and laws will need to be thoroughly enforced. Thank you for listening.